Happy Sunday. I'm kind of freaked out because I see like my bookshelves are all slumping in the back. That's my crime fiction section because today I just really quickly, without thought, went and picked like 10 crime fiction books that I absolutely love. There's obviously hundreds more that I love, and there's dozens more on my shelves. But let's start with something that I just want to surprise you with. I'm not a highbrow reader. I love a good story. I love a book that makes me cry. I call it the cry factor. If a book makes me cry, I'm in. But these are books that when I read them, I was just like, I'm going to read these again. I need to own them. I need to, I know this is blasphemous, mark them up, highlight. Like, I can't wait for the next time I can sit down with this book and read it. And I'm dreading when it's going to end. So these are 10 of those books that have moved me in that way. I got some weird hair thing going on. All right, so the first one is going to surprise you. I know, but like I said, I'm not a highbrow reader. I'm going to say right now, I freaking love Jackie Collins. This book I read as a kid, and it features an Italian-American badass woman who so it is crime fiction in its way. It's more under like, I guess, women's literature, but it's awesome. Lucky Santangelo was, as an Italian-American kid, she was the first Italian-American heroine that I read, and I was like, yep, love it. Anyway, I'm a big Jackie Collins fan. If you haven't caught it, I interviewed her for HuffPost Live right before she died, and I'll probably link to that video. Super awesome moment in my life to talk to her. So, okay, that's the first one, Lucky, and I'll put links to these behind. This one is a fairly new one. I am the biggest fangirl for Greg Hurwitz. This Orphan X character, amazing. Love, love, love Evan Smoke. So I highly recommend that you check out the Orphan X series. And he's an auto buy. I cannot wait for the next one in this series to come out. I think it's coming out soon. I have it pre-ordered, of course. Okay, so if you look on my bookshelf, I think in here, every single book that Lisa Unger writes, I buy. I don't care. I don't read the cover or the back cover. I don't care. It's an automatic buy. But this happens to be my favorite Lisa Unger book, Beautiful Eyes. And it's a standalone. Well, no, maybe she has another one out. But anyway, love that. This is a little bit, I think, an unrecognized author, Cornelia Reed. I love her Madeline Dare series. I'm pretty sure a gal I know, Erin Alford, told me about her first, but love, love, love Cornelia Reed. Next, a classic, The Eight by Catherine Neville. Gotta read this. I love it so much. And I'm going to do one that kind of ties in. I feel like this one sort of belongs with this one, The Shadow of the Wind. It's a little bit of a gothic mystery, I think. I'm terrible at categorizing, but that's what I would say. Love this book. And just to keep the theme, my next favorite along those lines, I feel like has the same ambiance to it, is this one. I feel like this is also a super unrecognized author and book, The Saints of the Lost and Found. And I'll put links to all these. I need to take a quick sip of my bulletproof coffee and my Kristi Belcamino mug. My husband's over there slurping his coffee for effect. Thank you. I don't need to add a sound effect now. Thanks, honey. This is one of my favorite people in the crime fiction world, and it's always so great when you love the person and love their book. I could not wait to get back to this book every night. I have read it twice, and I have savored every word. Laura is fabulous, fabulous, and I am very honored to count her as a friend as well. Dear daughter, Elizabeth Little. She needs to write way more books. Elizabeth, I know you're a busy mom, and I love you dearly, but you need to start writing more. So good. That's kind of the cool thing is, like, I've met some of these people. Like, one of the best moments of my life, besides interviewing Jackie Collins as a writer, was when Lisa Unger read my first book, I think she read my first book, and then she wrote me and she said she'd be happy to support it. And so her blurb is on my book cover. It's amazing. And I did get to talk to Jackie Collins. Oh, and so here's the last one. Absolutely, positively the best antagonist in crime fiction, in my not so humble opinion. Tom Ripley is one of the most chilling characters I've ever read. And I've read a couple essays on why this is, and it's because we root for him. We root for him, and he's a murderer. So anyway, anything by Patricia Highsmith is definitely a great crime fiction read. So those are my 10. If you do like crime fiction, I have several series out. This is one of them. The Gia Santella series starts with City of the Dead, and I'll have links to that below. And what I was thinking is, since my YouTube channel is fairly new, if you subscribe, I think, and if you leave a comment on this, I will pick one random person to receive a Kristi Belcamino mug. I have like this massive size that I particularly like, but there's also a smaller size if you don't need it to be like as big as your head. Anyway, thank you. Happy Sunday. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good day.